Hey Selena, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. First of all, thanks for having us today. And Selena, we have seen you most of the time in WWE being Andrade's manager, but also you have spent time in the ring like this past week against Bianca Belair. So my question is there any superstar of the women's division that you want to face?
I would say Charlotte Flair, for sure. She's an incredible athlete, and I think that our styles could mesh well together, especially because we've both been learning from Andrade. So that should be an interesting combination there. So I'd say Charlotte Flair.
Okay, and talking about this recent mysterious group called Retribution that has brought the chaos during these past weeks in Raw and SmackDown, we saw two of them that are female talent. If I told you to predict these two identities, which two female superstars would you pick?
Ooh, see, that's hard. um, I don't know. That's hard. Oh, I mean, I think if I'm thinking also NXT,
Mm-hmm.
I think I would like if one of them was Mia Yim.
Good pick.
And yeah, I love Mia Yim. She's incredible. And I think if I were to pick somebody from Raw or SmackDown, maybe hmm. Uh
I can tell you, I was thinking because when I saw one of the female talent in SmackDown, got
mhm,
like curly hair, right? And we can
right.
think like Tamina or Vanessa Borne, maybe.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean maybe Vanessa Borne. It could very well
Hmm?
be her too. I mean, she hasn't been on TV yet on Raw or SmackDown, so maybe
Yes,
this is her way of pushing through. Who knows?
yes. Good. It
That's
would
a
be,
really good question though, because
yeah.
I've never been asked that before. So that's
It
good.
would be very interesting to see Mia and Vanessa appearing in the Retribution group. So we have mentioned before your performance as a manager, and in WWE history, we have got a lot of managers like Bobby the Brain Heenan, Jimmy Hart, Paul Heyman. Also, what have you learned from other WWE managers to improve as a superstar?
Well, no, actually, three people specifically that I feel that I've learned from personally and professionally would be Paul Heyman. I'll start with because I've always looked at him as a mentor, especially when it comes to managing, because he's always tried to up my game. He's always tried to make me better. And if I have a promo that he'll call, an A, he's like, let's get it to an A plus. Here's how we can do it. And he's always been super helpful. And he keeps my New Yorker in me alive because, also being from the Northeast, we have a certain swagger about us, and he helps keep that alive in me. And I think Melina is also someone that I take pride in saying that she's not only one of my best friends, but she's also been an inspiration for a long time. I mean, such an inspirational Latina in WWE. So when it came to her managing or wrestling, she always had this fire about her. She always was completely, they call her the Hellcat because she was screaming, she was loud, she was into it. And Sherry, I
Hmm.
love Sherry. Sherry,
Yes.
she was easy to see that when you were with Sherry, you were elevated, and that's how I want to be perceived. And she was fully invested. She felt like she was in the match, and I think those are the things that I pull from those three specifically.
So hello again, Selena,
Hi.
and I want to ask you about Rey Mysterio. We know that Rey Mysterio is a great inspiration for you, and you got the opportunity to have involved to be involved in the rivalry between Andrade and him. How was working with Rey and fulfill a dream to meet him?
It was, I don't even know if there's any words to describe the feeling that I had. There was one moment specifically where we were, there was a Rey Mysterio versus Andrade for I believe it was for the title actually, and it was a ladder match.
Mhm.
And
Yes, I
I
think I
decided,
think that match was in TLC, right?
I don't think I think it was on a Raw. I don't think it was TLC, but it was a ladder match,
Hmm.
and I remember for some reason I decided I'm going to sit on the top of this ladder and just stop Ray from grabbing the title. And as soon as I did it, just the sight of seeing Ray on the ladder with me and then slapping his, I was like, I can't believe this is my life right now. 8 years old, Thea would definitely be very very happy, and I would have never believed that this would have been the path that I was going to be on with one of my idols. So it was absolutely amazing, and Ray has been nothing but they always say don't meet your heroes, but it was such an honor to be able to say he was quite the opposite. He was everything that I thought he would be and more, and inspiring and just so helpful. Like there's a move that I do, I call the 718, where it looks like the 619, or it looks like the start of the 619, but then I grab them almost in a crucifix and then I start to choke them on the ropes. And that came from an inspiration with Rey Mysterio. And it was just crazy that, even he was like, wow, that's such a cool, it's a cool move, but it's also a very nice tribute to me. It was amazing.
So the last question is, recently I got the opportunity to talk with Cesaro and AJ Styles, and I asked them about the next WWE 2K Battlegrounds game. So I know that you love playing video games and you got your Twitch channel, and so what's your opinion about the game?
I actually haven't gotten to play the game, but the things that I have seen is incredible. Like from the graphics to just everything about it. And for me, someone who played No Mercy and Raw versus SmackDown and all those older WWE games, I can't wait for Battleground, because it's another thing that you're like, wow, like whether you're a part of it or not, it's just amazing to see where things have developed and how things have grown in WWE. And I'm absolutely proud of the company that I work for.
So thank you so much, Zelina, for having us today, and good luck in SummerSlam. I hope that Andrade and Angel Garza wins the Raw tag team titles.
Thank you very much. I hope so too. I mean, I have a lot of faith in them, and I'm very excited to be having this opportunity with them. I mean, going from WrestleMania to now this, it's incredible.
Thank you, Zelina.
Thank you.